Almost everyone has gone on vacation and stayed at a hotel or Airbnb at least once in their life. Have you ever felt unsafe or unsure of your surroundings while staying at a place that is unfamiliar to you? Well, I know I have. So I'm going to share with you, I'm going to demonstrate a few ways to stay safe while staying in an Airbnb or hotel. First, I'm going to tell you where I'm at. Right now, I'm currently in Indiana at an Airbnb with my family on vacation. And I'm going to tell you the 5 major areas to check when looking for anything in a hotel. So first you want to check the bed, and you want to check the walls, the dressers, floors, and the bathroom. I'm not going to show the bathroom because it's out where my family is, but I'm just going to demonstrate in this room. Of course, if there's any problems, make sure you contact the front desk where you're staying at or the Airbnb owner. So first, we're going to check the bed. First thing you want to do is grab all the pillows, make sure you look them over good, make sure there's no dirt, dirty spots, make sure they're clean, make sure they look decent. You want to check all of them, especially ones with a lot of detail. You want to just go over, look underneath the pillowcases, make sure they're all clean. And just do that for every single pillow. If you really want to, you can pull the pillow out, look at it, get a better view of it, but those are all clean. So next, you're gonna go and you're gonna look at your sheets. You're gonna pull the sheets out, flip them over, look under them, pull the sheets apart, look under these. If you really want, which is I would recommend, you can pull the sheets up, look underneath here, make sure there's nothing else on the actual mattress, and then go ahead, put the bed back together. And while you put it back together, make sure you're also still looking to see if there's anything else on the bed that looks dirty, unfamiliar, anything like that. And then, one more time, just look everything through, make sure it's all nice and clean. And then you can go ahead, make the bed, or don't, but just make the bed, just kind of look. I always look on the sides, make sure there's nothing under the bed, look on the mattress, go around just making sure that there's nothing weird looking, dirty, gross. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna look for cameras. So most common spots that a camera would be found in a hotel is curtains, TVs, ceiling, vents, picture frames, stuff like that. So for looking through the curtains, you're just gonna kind of spread them out. These are all bunched together, so you're just gonna spread them out, look behind them. Do that for all of these. You just wanna really look, make sure you're not missing anything because cameras can be really tiny or they can be big. Wanna make sure you look. Those are good. Next thing we're gonna look, you just kinda wanna look behind. You can take a picture off the wall, but I'm not going to. Make sure there's no holes in the picture that a camera could peek through. Next, I'm too short to see the vent, but you can just kind of look around. If you see any flashing lights or anything, that could be a red flag and I would tell someone. But look at the vents, make sure you look at all that. Next thing, the third one, is make sure your door can lock. I'm not in an actual hotel. Most hotels have deadbolts and actual locks at the bottom. This one doesn't because it's a house. But you want to make sure that the door closes all the way, doesn't come open, and locks. Next thing is the mirrors. There's 2 mirrors in here that we're going to check for a double-sided mirror. So a normal mirror, you can see if you look at it, your reflection will be dead straight on to where you're pointing. Double-sided mirrors, if you put your finger on the mirror, your finger will not be reflecting at you, but it would be to the side of your finger. It wouldn't be straight where your finger is. So then there's this one, same thing over here. Those are good. Lastly, you just kind of want to look around your room and check the drawers. So just kind of make sure there's nothing gross, make sure all the belongings are out of everyone's drawers, make sure everything's good, make sure there's nothing that someone left behind, make sure there's no animals or rodents that could get in the drawers, make sure there's no cameras, nothing like that. make sure basically everything is all cleaned out and there's not bugs, mice, other people's stuff, and that's really all. So again, if you see any problems, anything wrong with your room, I would let the front desk know or your Airbnb owner, and make sure you stay safe.